Hi, I'm Kathy Tadaldi, and I work for the Livingston Parish Library. I'm here at the Denham Springs-Walker Branch, and today we are going to make something special for Valentine's Day. I made some cute little puffy hearts. They're woven from pieces of ribbon. I made this for the Christmas tree, and we liked it so much we decided to show you how to make them for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you. It's pretty easy. It's really easy. And I'm going to show you how to make them, and you can use them to decorate gifts or put into a card, or you can make them little or big depending on the width of your ribbon. And so I'm going to show you how you can do it at home and have a lot of fun and surprise your Valentine that way. All right, we're going to move these over, and I'm going to get real close on my hands so you can see every move I make here while I'm making these hearts. Now, I started out with ribbon about 18 inches long. You can try it that way. This is one of those times where it's better to have it a little bit too long than not long enough. And I have 4 pieces. I have 2 red and 2 white. And what you want to do is you want to fold them and put a little crease where the top piece is about half as long as the bottom piece, you see? So if it's an 18-inch piece, you've got a 6-inch piece on top and a 12-inch piece, a foot long on the bottom. So I'm going to do all 4 of them the same way. Put the crease in the same spot, and that will make it. It'll be ready for us to start doing our weaving. I found this little video in something. I think it was filmed. It was somewhere in Indonesia. They didn't speak English, but I was able to gather everything they did from watching it. But they did theirs with palm leaves, long, thin palm leaves. So I just transferred it over to ribbons. All right, so we have our 4 ribbons creased so that the top piece is 6 inches, the bottom piece is 12 inches. And you want to, we're going to weave them together like so. We're going to put red on red with the short piece on top, okay? Slide it down over it like so. Then the white one, short piece on top, is going to go over that one. We're going to make a little 4 square here. And then the last one, this one is the only one that's a little bit tricky to do. You want it over the last piece. See, here's the new one. But you want it to go into the loop of the first one that you did. So we'll put one of them through. The top one can go through, and then the bottom one can go through. Any way you can achieve the purpose of having all 4 of these kind of looped around each other. And then when you tighten it up, you'll see what I mean by 4 square. When you get them all tightened, it makes a nice, neat little square. Okay? Nice and tight. Tight as it'll go. And then you're going to take the short piece and fold it back. This secures it. You fold that one back, fold this one over on top of it. If your ribbon is too curly, you might want to stretch it out or rub it backwards against the side of the table or something so that if it's real curly, it's more confusing. It's better if it's nice and flat. So we're going to fold each one of them over the last one until we get to the final one. The 4th one is going to go over it and under the first one so that it'll secure it in place. You see? You see what I did there? So now it's been folded and creased again. You've got another little square. It's a little bit more secure. Okay? Now we're going to turn that over, flip it over, and do the same thing again with the short pieces, not the long ones. You're going to just fold it over and go underneath that loop that's already there. Just the short ones. Leave the long ones alone. Underneath the loop that's already there. And one more. Okay, so all 4 of them have been braided underneath the back side as well. Now we're done with the short pieces. What I'm going to do is snip them off even with the ribbon that I just folded them under. And they're going to stay in place just by sheer will. No, because they've been folded nicely. Nice. There you go. So now you have something that looks like that. We're going to fold one piece over. Let's see, do I need to turn it back again? Yes. All right, we're going to turn this piece over and put, it really doesn't matter which one you choose. What you want is to have two up here and two up here. So it really doesn't matter which direction you come from. If you simply fold two of them, put them through the loop, you're going to have this. When you're done, you want two going in this direction, two going in that direction. You cut the little ones off, all you have left is the long ones. There you go. Nice puffy bottom. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to start with the inner one on the left-hand side. Just remember, you're going to put it through the loop. I'm calling this a loop. It's the flat ribbon that you can actually get under. I'm going to put this through, not the red one, but the one next to it, the white one. See what I did? And I'm going to pull that one, not tight. We're going to leave it looped. That's going to make the top of the heart, you see? And you can, now is the time, once you get all four of these through there, you're going to make it as puffy as you want. So then I take the second one, the white one on that side, and there's not a loop down here. You have to put it in the top loop, but you're still crisscrossing it over to the other side. So you put it through the top loop. There you have it. Now you see you've made the top of your heart there. See, that's half of your heart. You want to, now like I said, now is the time when you want to make it as tight or as loose as what you want. You can make it big and loopy, or you can make it, don't make it too tight or it quits looking like a heart. But that gives it its three-dimensionality right there. So now you're going to take the other side. You're going to take the white one and put it through, once again, not in front of it, the opposite one, which is down here. This is why it helps to cut your ribbon at an angle. It makes it easier to push it through those tight little spaces. Okay, so we want it to be about like the other side looks. You can still make it bigger or smaller. And then this one, you have to lift the white one to get at it, but it's the red one right here. It helps when you first start making these, if you're using two different colors, you can see what you're doing a little bit better. And if it's not wanting to come out on the other side, there it comes. It might be because you've gone under two ribbons instead of one. Sometimes it blocks you if you try to go over two. But there we have it. Looks like a heart, but it's not real even, so I'm going to just kind of play around with it a little bit, get the top the way I want them to look. There we go. That looks nice. I'm going to pull that red a little bit down. Okay, that's how I want my heart to look. Red and white. So then you flip it over to the back side. I'm showing you the front of it. You flip it over one more time, and you're going to take all these pieces that are loose, this is the last step, and fold them back under the pieces in back. The loops in the back that are still open, you're going to fold each one under the one that it can go through. And that's going to secure it. This one goes up here. I hope you can see that well. And this one is going to go under this near one right here. Okay, that is it. All that I have to do now is trim it off short, just like I did with the short pieces. There's our heart. See? Oops. There you go. Now to hang it, you can take a piece of thread. You can either loop it through the loops, or if you have a needle. If you don't have a needle, you can just put the thread through the loops. But if you have a needle, you can just run it right through the center so that it hangs even. got a little knot there. There you go. Make a loop, and there you got a heart to hang. You can either decorate with them, or like I said, you can put them on packages or hang them in your window. They're really fun to make. Once you get started, you're going to want to make more than one. So think of some creative ideas to use your little puffy woven heart. So I hope you enjoyed the video about how to make the woven heart. You might want to look at it a couple of times. I actually had to do it along with the video the first 3 or 4 times that I made them, and then it's just like clockwork. You really get the hang of it. So I hope you enjoy making yours, and I hope whoever you give them to enjoys it too. So until I see you again, remember to be happy, be safe, and keep reading.